What's up, guys? Welcome back to another film session breakdown presented by the Scott Vickner Injury Law Firm. Once again, the Pelicans lose, but more positive stuff, especially from Derik Queen. Drops his first triple-double. Took him just 24 games. He was absolutely outstanding last night. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 blocks. But I want to show you a couple of things and how the Pelicans attacked the Spurs in the second half and how James Borrego and this coaching staff used Derik Queen. So let's go through here. The first set here, obviously down 13. And one of the things that they tried to do was feature Saddiq Bey. So early on, you're going to see Saddiq try to get the seal, but the Spurs do a nice job here of playing drop coverage and then also fronting Saddiq. So kind of a hard pass here, right? So instead, look at where Kornet is guarding Queen, right? So look at all this space. So instead of us trying to force, instead of us trying to shoot, let's dribble handoff here to Trey. And as we do that, we're going to set a screen so Trey can get into this gap right here and create some momentum here going to the goal for the Pelicans. So you see dribble handoff, good screen. Now we're playing advantages. Now we got 2 on the ball, and we have Trey does a great job of a side dribble here to keep the defender on the backside. And now we're playing 2-on-1 with Kornet. So all we have to do is simply just attack Kornet. Boom. No look. Queen's now in position. Nice shovel pass. I don't know how he made this. It's great action. I think he could probably just go up here, shoulder him, go up with the right hand, but look at him. The balance of Derik Queen is so impressive. Look at where his body is. He catches himself, balances, gets upright, and then flips it over his head for a 3-footer. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, his balance is incredible for as big as he is. So in transition, we got a great drag screen here. We create advantages. Herb Jones, a boom dribble, and then we have that. But I want to show you this here. So really good basketball here. So as soon as we cross half court, we're going to stop it here, and we're going to set this screen. Once again, look at all the space between, I think that's Kornet and Queen, right? So that gives Saddiq Bey a lot of room now to turn the corner. As we turn the corner, now we're going to play advantages. So defender has to step up. We're going to quickly get this out to Herb, and Herb's going to drive that gap. As that happens, it's very important to watch Derik Queen not stop at the top of the key. He keeps rolling. So what happens, Herb Jones, great job there. Great no look. Queen's ready, hands ready. Beautiful pass. No dribbles. And a foul. Could have been an and one, and that's with his left hand too. So really good action here. So once again, playing through Queen, the top of the key. Same basic action, right? Herb Jones slot cut, Derik Queen finish. But I want y'all to watch how active Queen is, right? So initially, we try to set this ball screen here, and Fox goes under to meet Fears over there, right? So instead of standing, Queen's actually, I call it a boomerang screen. He's going to flip back around and try to set this screen right here. So watch as we flip there. Okay, so we freeze Fox. So then Fears is going to attack. He's going to get downhill. Now look at what we got. We now have 2 on the ball. We got Castle looking this way. And then we got, Barnes on Bay, whoever that is, guarding Trey. He's not leaving Trey. So what does that lead to? Here comes a cut here from Herb. And Queen does a nice job of not standing at the top of the key, which is ironic because he does that literally at the end of the game. Herb Jones, simple dump off pass and a dunk there for Derik Queen. His activity is absolutely incredible. Okay, I want to show y'all this. This is, I'm such a geek for this type of shit, but watch Derik Queen. Watch, boom. See the point? It's these simple little things right here where it's just little communication, right? You obviously talk about communicating. You talk about a shortstop in baseball, or you talk about a quarterback in football, or a safety in football, or a point guard in basketball, right? This dude is the center of the team, and he's doing this. So I know he's a center, but at heart, he's a point guard. So he's directing Fears, hey, cut through. We get the cut through, we get the lift. Dribble, we're going to kill it off Saddiq Bey. Now watch Trey Murphy come around. We get the screen, we get the roll, and what do we get? Trey Murphy on Kornet. And it's all because of this initial cut right here. I'm going to show you what happens. Fears does a great job. Boom, we're going to cut hard. We're going to clear out all the way through. What does that do? So that now creates a little bit of space. You see how it's hard now for this defender to get over because Fears cuts through. So now this is really hard to negotiate. So Now we have the Spurs somewhat scrambling. He does a nice job. We're going to kill it. So as we kill here, Sadiq's going to turn this way, and Trey's just going to explode off this way. So now we have 3 different cuts going on. So boom there. Bay does a nice job of cutting this way. So now look at all the space Trey has to get this screen, and look at all the space right here. So we all love playing in space, and you also have an entire side emptied out off of these cuts. So as soon as Trey catches it, look, we're beating him. Now he's beat. Now we're playing just simple basketball with Kornet, Trey Murphy, and Derik Queen. And what do? I love this matchup. Murphy does a great job keeping the defender on his back again. And it's Kornet one-on-one with Trey Murphy. And it leads to a layup. But it's all about the off-ball movement that surrounds Derik Queen. I've been watching this team for 25 years. I've never seen this type of movement off of one single player like the Pelicans move against Derik Queen. Probably one of the best sequences of the night here. So battles for the rebound. Oh, my God. Let me stop it before we get to the dunk. Who's doing this as a center? Seriously in the comments, guys, name one center that is doing this. I mean, homeboy's ankle just, I mean, look, he made him fall. He made him fall in half court between the legs, trips over his own feet, downhill, layup and one. So Derik Queen, we get the stop, loose ball, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, between the legs, 3 dribble, 4 dribble, 5 dribble, and 1, and make somebody fall. So in this sequence, rebound, made somebody fall, in between, 5 dribbles, and 1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This kid, his ball handling, his footwork, his touch around the rim is elite. Call this. So now the Pelicans are actually running zoom action for Derik Queen. So usually you see like Trey Murphy here in the corner. Instead, they actually flipped it. So what was going to happen, I like the read here from Trey's screen. We're going to dribble handoff, Queens to turn the corner and go from there. I think we talked about this on the last segment we did. I think it was with Jeremiah Fears. So they flip it with Queen. Instead of Trey screening, he's going to try to get a quick, easy layup here on a face cut. They do a nice job of stopping that and reacting to it. So we come off now, and now we get Harrison Barnes on Derik Queen, and he's simply just going to take 1 dribble, spin move, and finish over Barnes. But watch how Barnes, look how he can't get the ball from Queen. Queen's lower than him. He's using his offhand, and then he's spinning off him as soon as he sees Fox. How many times, guys, and it's not in the NBA, it's in high school, it's in college, how many times do you see a guy or an offensive player try to dribble through that? Instead, Queen recognizes Fox. I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to dribble there. I'm going to actually spin back off of Barnes, play to space here, and then get to 5 feet, and then win a one-on-one matchup with Barnes. It's the IQ. It's seeing the play before the play happens, right? It's always being a step ahead of the defender. And as a rookie, Derik Queen already has this. Once again, more action from the top of the key. More action. Sorry, guys. More action from the top of the key from Derik Queen. Derik Queen's got me excited, man. What can I say? Pause. All right, so we dribble, we draw 2, and then this is where the defense is going to have a lot of trouble with Derik Queen. So he's just destroying the Spurs. They're sick and tired of Derik Queen just doing what he wants to do. So we're going to load up boxes and elbows. We're going to try to have a foot in the paint. We're taking away drives here. These two are in help. When he puts it on the floor, what are we going to do? We're going to go double. So we double. Base saying double, double, double. So literally, Queen has attracted 3 different defenders off of 1 dribble. 3 different defenders. What do you think is wide open, guys? Wide open here. Wide open here. Wide open there. He gathers it, doesn't force. He chins it. I love this right here. Look. So you're not getting, like, you might foul me, it might be a jump ball. You ain't getting it from me, though. 2 hands on the ball like a running back. And then he just, a pocket pass with 3 defenders on him to Micah Peavy. Just major stuff from this kid, man. Just major stuff. And then also, I want to talk about his patience. Queen's patience, right? So the next possession, they're going back to Queen. So we just got the back cut. So PV, tie game, we'll get the switch on Olynyk. And just watch his patience. Dribbling. All right, I'm forcing it. Look at the Spurs. Look, hey, you got over there. You're there. All right, you cut through. No. You're over here now. Look, Fox has lost some weight. I'm over here. Okay, wait, no, I got help now. I got help. Do y'all see the communication and how sometimes when you're in this type of action, how much communicating the Spurs have to do for Derik Queen? And when you're communicating a lot and you only have 15 or so seconds to do it, and you're on the road and it's loud and you can't really hear, and you don't understand the assignment, it causes a lot of confusion. And Queen just is patient and just draws the foul. But the fact that the Spurs are so out of sorts and don't know where to be simply because Derik Queen has the ball that's at 28 feet away from the rim is really a testament to Derik Queen. I mean, look, you got 10 eyes on him. 10 eyes. You got one guy like literally just hanging in the paint, and Queen still creates an advantage. And it's funny, McGowan's right here is open on the cut. They just foul him. So great patience from Queen. Okay, once again, from the right wing, we post up. Unbelievable. So I want to show you, y'all think this is a simple pass, and it's not. I want you to see as he catches. So we catch. So look. Okay. Barnes has his eye. He sees it. He sees ball and he sees man. Ball and man. Look at Queen. Queen's just waiting. What is Queen waiting for? Queen is waiting right as Barnes' eyes turn that way. He's going to throw this ball right over the top of his head to Trey Murphy. So Queen's just waiting. Boom. No eyes. So it's this. I'm breaking this down in milliseconds. As soon as he sees no eyes, boop, it's too late. So Barnes doesn't realize that where the ball, like Barnes has no clue where the basketball is right now. He's still thinking, okay, man and ball. Queen's already let the ball go. Still hasn't reacted. Oh shit. It's over my head to Trey. Wide open three. Just the patience and understanding when to pull this pass and then who to throw it to is simply just remarkable from Derik Queen. All right, 3:50 to go. Once again, right wing action here. Boop. Backdoor foul. So they ran the same set again. So instead of us throwing this pass again, and most likely these two reacting to it, what does Derik Queen do? He waits. Trey Murphy realizes that his defender is going over the screen here. So what can I do? I'm going to fake like I'm going this way, and then I'm going backdoor because look at all the space right here. So instead of Queen throwing it like he did last possession, he waits and once again cooks Barnes. This is Harrison Barnes. Barnes looking this way. Queen's already thrown that thing. Perfect anticipation, perfect pass. Trey should have probably gone up with it. I don't think he would have probably been and one, to be honest with you, but it's okay. Pump fakes. I mean, that's a foul. They don't call the foul, which is insane. They call that foul. But once again, great patience from Derik Queen. Top of the key, Derik Queen. Get a cut from Trey. Nothing there. Coming back off, get another cut from Jose, a kill, and another cut for a lob for Trey. Once again, what I said about a couple minutes ago, I have never seen this amount of off-ball action in a Pelicans offense surrounding one player. Let's talk about it. Saddiq Bey, one cut. Trey Murphy, second cut. I'm going to keep the arrows up so we can just map out the cuts. Jose Alvarado, third cut. Herb Jones down screen. Trey Murphy, fourth cut. Wraparound, fifth cut. These are just all cuts. And Derik Queen's taken one dribble. Look at this. Look, number 30 has no idea where he is. Like, watch. I think it's Champagne. Watch 30. He's like, all right, I got Herb. I said, shit. No, I got Jose. Let's switch it to Herb. All right, we got the switch. All right, wait. I think I got Trey. Do I have Herb? Fuck, I don't have Trey. I think I got Herb. Now I'm running back to Herb. I leave my lane. Alley-oop. Like, no step backs, no, Euro steps, no fucking all this dribbling, all this between, like, just simple cutting. Simple cutting around Derik Queen creates these type of advantages for the Pelicans. Top of the key again, one cut from Saddiq Bey, and then he just loses them. I mean, he's making bigs look like fools out here, bro. Like, look. Such a simple move. Bring it right, cross left. Dead. This is ridiculous. So let's talk about the patience of Derik Queen. So we're gonna get this down screen from. Sorry guys, I gotta be more professional. So get this down screen. Saddiq Bey curls. That's our first look. But watch the patience of Derik Queen. Instead of attacking now, he waits about one more second, waits for Fox to go a little bit with Saddiq Bey, and as soon as he goes with Bey, I'm gonna use my move. I got my driving lane. I got all the space I need. And then once I get this defender going, thinking I'm going right, I'm going to Euro back this way. I'm sorry, thinking going left. And I'm going to Euro back to the right. And guess what? I'm not going to bring it low. I'm going to bring it high. And then I'm just going to finish because I'm better than you. And he's 20 years old. Minute 9 left. Let's talk about all the attention again. So Spurs are in transition. Pelicans are down 2. The poise, the patience for a 20-year-old in this situation is once again off the charts. He recognizes, okay, I got Fox on me. I'm just going to dribble this to the block and let the Spurs show me their hand. Okay, what's the hand? We're going to double. No, Cornette realizes this. We got to get the ball out of Queen's hands. We got to play now 4-on-3. So advantage Pelicans right now with 1:06 left. Okay, I'm going to dribble here. Herb Jones is going to set this screen. I'm cut off. Okay, I'm not going to force. We have all 3 defenders now at the very low level here, almost all in the paint. So Queen doesn't force, gets cut off. Great job by Cornette. Keeps it high, and then recognizes Saddiq Bey right there. And as that happens, so we get the skip pass. There's 2 defenders here. So now you're playing 4-on-3. So the Spurs are completely screwed here. You just got to make the right decision. This defender is going to sprint out to Bey. Good 3-point shooter. And guess who is wide open? Your best 3-point shooter. And look at the screen from Herb Jones. Swing, bang. Simply because Derik Queen created a double team. No action, nothing special, just pure basketball. Okay, so we had Derik Queen on the right wing against De'Aaron Fox last possession. Let's fast forward to this possession. Pelicans are now down 1. They got the matchup they want, Cornette. Okay, they got all their matchup. Trey Murphy looks like he's trying to get a down screen here. He's pointing to Jose. But I want you to watch the recognition of Derik Queen. So he's like, come on. And I also want you to understand this, guys. This is a very important teaching moment. I want you to see that there's 33 seconds here left on the clock. Shot clock is 24 seconds. You have a 2-for-1 opportunity here. Derik Queen actually recognizes this. So my point being, you can take the lead here with a quick 2, get a stop, and win the game. Obviously, y'all know that they didn't. But he's already thinking 2-for-1 here. So as he recognizes Champagny turn his head just a little bit, look at what he recognizes. I have a whole driving lane on the right side here. I can get a quick 2-for-1, get to the line, or just get a layup. And I got Cornette guarding me. So I'm going to get lower than him. I'm not going to get knocked off my base. I'm going to gather. I'm going to go straight up. I mean, just a grown-ass move. Great recognition. Understanding time and score. Final play. We got to talk about it. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. So we got a back screen here. We're going to get this cross screen here. And then Queen could pop. And then possibly what I think would happen is Herb would inbound into Queen and run off. I think Queen would kill it and then go downhill. Sorry, there's a lot of errors. They didn't get that action. Herb did not want to force it. They actually did a nice job here. Number 2 here just sinks down right here to take that away. So Herb Jones goes to option 2. See how they take it away? Take it away. Let's go to Jose. That's fine. And now we have a runway. 8 seconds left. Boom. One move. Jose, great take. Draws 3 on the ball. Get the lift from Trey. We get the 3 and miss. Okay. Let's talk about it. Queen was fantastic all night. What I would have liked to see As soon as Jose turns this corner, I would have loved to see Queen just start creeping in and getting a route right there. Instead, he kind of gets lost. He stops. So imagine if he was just right here instead of right here. It's a 15-footer. He can hit that easily. He catches it. We've got 5 seconds left. They do a great job of not leaving her Trey here. So they take that away. Maybe there's a lane. Maybe there's not. What I would have liked to see from Queen is to attack this. Because you know he's coming to run out. So what you could have done, and once again, guys, this is so easy to say when the game's over 12 hours later and I'm watching it from bird's eye view. This is 4.8 seconds left. You know, you got emotions. You have the whole arena standing up. You're having a career night. You know, everything's going so fast, right? The only thing I would have loved to see here is a pump fake because he's not in a great guarding stance and attack it. You had 4 seconds left. He probably fouls you. You probably get to the line. You probably make a 2-pointer, or you also have Herb Jones cutting. It's just unfortunate. It's a good shot. It's not a great shot. And I think he'll learn from that. But barring this one play, I know it was at the end of the game, he was unbelievable. He kept the Pelicans in the game, and he probably should have won the game for the Pelicans. But the fact that Derik Queen is getting all this attention from NBA teams already 24 games in makes you like, they make it known like how much respect they already have for this kid. They have to game plan for Derik Queen every single night. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of Derik Queen's triple-double performance against the San Antonio Spurs.